Hey, what's up, everyone? Well, today I'm going to talk about two guitars I don't own and will never own. The first one I'm going to talk about is acoustics. See, the reason why I don't own acoustic and never will is because, well, first of all, acoustics cannot play rock and roll, and they especially cannot play metal and thrash metal. It just cannot be done. Even if it was possible, it would sound a bit wonky. And even if you did put distortion on acoustic, it just sound a bit wonky. When you chug on these notes, it would sound a little, like I said, wonky, which means the distortion wouldn't sound right. Either it doesn't have enough distortion, or have so much distortion it squeals, and it would chug too much. Okay, the second guitar I don't own and never will own too is Telecasters. Here's the thing. Between a Stratocaster and a Telecaster, I'd rather get a Stratocaster because a Stratocaster can play rock and roll. And you may ask me, can Stratocasters play AC/DC? Of course they can. Because I did it many times. You see me play AC/DC on a Stratocaster many times, so of course they can play AC/DC. But yeah, a Telecaster is something I don't own and will not own because for this reason. Telecasters cannot be metal, cannot play rock and roll, and they especially cannot be metal, especially thrash metal. Because here's the thing: when you try to chug on a Telecaster, it won't chug. Instead of going nun, it would go do. It won't chug. It would sound like as if it don't have distortion, but when you play open chords, it has distortion when you play open chords. But when you just chug, it won't chug. It won't. That's the thing of Telecasters and acoustics is both of them cannot play rock or metal. It can't. But you may ask me, can acoustics be country? Well, of course they can. And here are the three reasons why. Here are I'm sorry, I just thought somebody didn't open the door, but it was I don't know who it was, but yeah. But anyway, here are the three reasons why I don't own acoustics. For one is this: they cannot, like I said, they cannot play rock and roll. And the second reason why I don't own a acoustic is I'm not a big fan of soft music. And acoustics cannot go now. It can only play either pop or folk or maybe blues or country or somewhere in there. But a Telecaster, three reasons why I don't own that one is same thing as they cannot play rock and metal. And you see, a Telecaster is what you call a country guitar. It's a country guitar. People like Johnny Cash, Waylon Jennings. I'm not going to go through the rest of the video talking about country music because you know how I am about soft music. I don't like soft music. I want the hard music. The number one rule of playing rock and roll is either you go hard or you go home. That's the number one rule of playing rock and roll. Either you go hard or you go home. Yep. So yeah. The second reason why I don't own a Telecaster is I'm not a big fan of country music. I'm not a big fan of none of that. I don't like soft music. I want the hard music. Like hard rock, like AC/DC, Van Halen, Led Zeppelin, a little bit of Def Leppard, something like them. You know what I'm saying? I don't like none of this soft music. I don't even like soft rock. I want the hard. Either it goes hard or it goes home. Like I said before. The third reason why I don't like Telecaster is even if you did play with distortion, it won't chug. Even with the gain all the way, it won't chug. It might chug just a little bit, but not very much at all. It's nearly not any chugging distortion at all. I want what you call a classic rock like Metallica Black Album and AC/DC Back and Black Album mixed together guitar tone. That's a heavy sound. So yeah. The third reason why I don't like Telecaster is they're not heavy enough. And the same thing as the third reason about acoustic guitars is you can't play distortion, and it's not made for distortion. It's only made for like bands like Waylon Jennings or Christian music, something like that. There are many Christian singers out there that play acoustic, so it can be used for that. You may ask me, well, how do you know all this stuff? God taught me. So that's it for this video. So make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, click on the notification bell. See you guys later. Rockin' always, and God bless you. And God loves you. You stay fast, hoping that the gear and not cute and little cowboy cool. Those are the two guitars I don't own and never will own. Oh yeah, there's another guitar I don't own either, and never will. I forgot that one. It's called a banjo, and never will own one because bluegrass is boring. Like the things like bands like country music, pop music, anything like that, it's boring. It's boring. Who wants to listen to that all freaking day? Who wants to listen to soft music all day? It's too soft. I want something hard like bands like Metallica, AC/DC, Van Halen, and Led Zeppelin. I want something hard. Something that's old school, you know. Something like na 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 na. You know, I want something that's old school, you know. I don't want none of this Taylor Swift and nothing. I want the hard stuff. It's like I said before. I've said this many times. Either you go hard or you go home. So yeah. Those are the two guitars I don't own and never will own. And the 3 reasons why I don't own those guitars. So yeah.